How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the return of Blue Stabilizer Sundays on a Monday. Sorry this news broke too late last night for me to comfortably be able to make a video, but oh my gosh, what a rumor we got going on right now in the Whovian world. So we're gonna go ahead and roll the intro right now, because once I say this rumor, all we can do for the rest of the video is talk about it. So welcome to the Razman's Reality. That's right, the title did not deceive you. There is a huge rumor that was started by the Mirror over in the UK and has since circulated to many different websites overnight. The first place I saw it, by the way, is from the man who made me a Whovian via his Facebook page when he Facebook shared the Mirror article. So shout out to you, Zaranizrak. But oh my goodness, Matt Smith could possibly be returning to the TARDIS as the Doctor again. This, of course, would be the first time in the history of the show that this ever happened. We've seen Doctors come back numerous times for specials, for crossover, for timey-wimey type deals, but we have never, ever had an actor return to the role full time. So why is this rumor circulating? Why do people think that Matt Smith could actually do this? Well, firstly, the rumor was mostly started and quote unquote confirmed in rumor form by current showrunner, at least for one more series or season, Stephen Moffat, when Moffat said that Matt's decision to leave the show was a very tough one for him, and he wasn't sure if he wanted to do it right up until the very last minute. And the other big reason why people think this is very, very much a possibility to happen is Matt Smith himself. Matt Smith, more than any other actor, although David Tennant always has great things to say about the role as well, but Matt Smith, more than any other actor, every time he's asked about Doctor Who and whether or not he would return to the role of the Doctor, has always said, they're eventually going to ask me back, aren't they? Or, I really want to. Or, of course I'll come back. You can't stay away from the TARDIS for very long. So all of this stuff has pretty much made people feel like maybe Matt Smith isn't done with the role. And I really think if you look at his current plans and the current way he's doing things right now, I really feel like the only reason he left Doctor Who as soon as he did, left the role of the Doctor, was because he got what should have been an amazing career opportunity in Terminator Genesis. Because if Terminator Genesis had succeeded in doing what it was trying to do, and that is retcon some of the later films and totally reboot the Terminator franchise, then Matt Smith, career-wise, would be tied up for a very long time. Of course, there was enough elements about the film that fans did not like that didn't happen. I can't really talk anymore about Terminator Genesis because it's the one Terminator film I've yet to see. I know, blasphemy. Hopefully, Prime Day to the rescue tomorrow at the time of this recording. But my point is that Matt Smith made a decision for what he thought would give him a long-term future in terms of actor security. When that didn't happen, why would you not want to fall back on something that you love to do that you didn't want to stop doing in the first place. And before anybody cries foul and says, oh, this has never happened before, the doctor can't regenerate into himself. Well, you're right in the sense that we've never seen it happen before. But you are oh so wrong, my dear Whovian friends, if you think it can't happen. Because it came from the mouth of the man who is behind this rumor himself. In Day of the Doctor, Matt Smith, as the Doctor, said to the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker, and I quote, I never forget a face. Maybe sometime I'll actually return to my favorite ones every now and again. So, if he said that point blank in the freaking 50th anniversary special, the Day of the Doctor, it means that there's absolutely a possibility that it could happen. And just think what this would do for the world of Doctor Who. Number one, it proves to any sort of outside people who think, oh, this is just, some quirky sci-fi show that weirdos love and things like that. It proves the legitimacy of the franchise. If a guy who has been in a Terminator movie and a guy who could accept more career offers probably in the future and still be pretty well off would say to the world, I'm not done with this character. I want to play this character some more. It gives the show huge legitimacy to those people who don't see it as a legitimate franchise. That's not very important to most people because if you're a Whovian, you're already going to be a Whovian regardless of what critics say about being a Whovian. But still, it's something to think about and something to seriously consider. The other thing, and the bigger thing, of course, and the reason that you're watching this video and hearing me talk about this rumor, is that all Whovians have their favorite Doctor. Or if, like me, you got so engrossed into the world the first time you ever saw the show that you watched 3 Doctors back to back to back without stopping to take a break, that you have a hard time choosing, you want to see more of every one of them. Or, as I said, if you're in the majority, at the very least, you have your Doctor. The Doctor that made you a fan of the show, made you a Whovian. Turned this thing from a cool little show into a way of life. That's right, Doctor Who isn't a show, people. It's a way of freaking life. And I dare anybody to tell me any different. So, if Matt Smith returns to the TARDIS and it proves that the Doctor can in fact revisit faces, then that means that any living actor who's ever played the role before could do the same thing. David Tennant, and perhaps the 2 living ones that the fans want the most, Christopher Eccleston, who clashed with the higher-ups on the show at the time and had a very short run, or, and this is the really big one for long-time Whovians, Paul McCann, who only got to play the Doctor in the TV movie and in the short leading up to the Day of the Doctor 50th anniversary, and has only ever been heard as the Doctor in any lengthy form through the Big Finish audio adventures. So that's it. That's the rumor. Matt Smith could possibly play the Doctor again. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, I became a Whovian so fast and so hard that I saw Matt Smith right after seeing Christopher Eccleston, right after seeing David Tennant, with no break in between. I love Matt Smith. I own the Matt Smith year set, which you can see a showcase of right there if you click the card, or if you are only able to catch annotations, I'll put an annotation for it in as well. But I love the Matt Smith 11th Doctor. I think he's both simultaneously the youngest Doctor and the oldest Doctor all at the same time. So I absolutely want this to happen. There is so much more for Matt Smith to give to this role. So now that you know the rumor, now that you've heard me give my very strong opinion about it, of course it's time for you to chime in and tell me what you think. Leave a video response link down below in the comment section. Leave me a comment down below in the comment section, or follow me on social media at Razman's Reality on Twitter and Instagram, / the Razman on Facebook. If I've said it too fast for you, it will always be featured in my end screen. And let me know what your opinion is on this potential story. Now, keep in mind that this is a rumor, so every bit of it should be taken with a grain of salt until we hear something concrete. But that's it, Whovians. But that's not it for me and Doctor Who. Oh no. Because I realized the other day or late last night I should say, when this story broke and I planned on making this episode, that I screwed up and accidentally didn't finish my reviews of Series 9. So what better time to announce that not only will I eventually finish Series 9, but I'm going to go back and relive the entire thing. I picked up Series 1 on the new Blu-ray that had been released. I guess I shouldn't say new Blu-rays. They were available for a very short time in the ridiculously overpriced Sonic Screwdriver set that came out right before the day of the Doctor 50th anniversary. But this is the first time, at least for us here in Region 1 land, that they've been widely available. So I just picked up Series 1 and am on the third disc of that. So I will have that done within the next couple of days, which means that potentially Blue Stabilizer Sundays could return to its proper home on a Sunday as early as this Sunday, with that first upload for the rewatch of Series 1, and then we're obviously going to continue right on through all the way to where we are now with Peter Capaldi. And in between, if I was to ever get my hands on any classic Who, which if you live in Region 1, you know the problems with that there, that almost the entire line is going out of print. But if I ever look into any of that, I will be sure to add that to Blue Stabilizer Sundays as well, because there's one thing that's for sure about Doctor Who, and that is you never ever get tired of it. I saw Series 1 about 5 years ago, and I'm already going back and rewatching it again. And when I got the Matt Smith year set, I rewatched Series 5, 6, and 7, which of course are the latest of this series that you can fully rewatch as early as a year ago. So yeah, there's no such thing as too much Who. That's gonna do it for me today though, so as always, thanks very much for watching. Hey, how's it going everybody? Just gonna do one end screen for today as I uploaded a video to both channels. So if you liked what you saw and want to see more, you can of course see my latest 2 videos over there on the right hand side of the screen. You can hit that subscribe button if you like this video well enough to do so, and thank you. I appreciate every one of my subscribers, and to that end, please feel free to interact with me more. Follow me on all my social media platforms. I love to have conversations with each and every one of you. And I will see you all next time.